I'll send out the invites just now. It's figure it out. That's all I'm going to tell you. Season 26. I was talking to Atheist on one of his live streams maybe a couple of months ago now, Rodo. He couldn't believe some of the figures I was telling him about Racewars and the amount of plays some of the jobs had and stuff like that. It's incredible. Yeah, same. It had been a number of years. I wasn't talking to him, sorry. I was writing messages on his stream. But yeah, I definitely wrote enough to call it a conversation. A few hours, it was good. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, we get it. Beautiful days. Yeah, we all grew up one day, far away. So 4 or 5 laps, sorry. Boom, boom. I feel like I'm missing something, but it's the pole. That's definitely what I'm missing. Yep. Snap, crackle and pop. Certainly one of my favourite adverts when I was a kid, the Snap, Crackle and Pop one. I can't really remember it now, I just remember liking it. That's about it. Certainly made me want them. Yeah, absolutely. Rice Krispies, that's the one. Rice Krispies. Not Snap, Crackle and Pop. That what that bit was all about. Is it the 3 red guys? Oh no, one was red, one was blue, and one was yellow? Green. Yeah. Oh yeah, the honey monster. This might be the best. If you left them in the milk too long, sludge. That's a good shout, really, I suppose, if you're talking for the king. The king of the jungle, the lion. Tony the tiger, sorry, he's a tiger, isn't he? Is there a lion one? Apart from the lion bar, but lion cereal. Yeah, true. I used to love them. The light chocolate. Uh, um, oh yeah, frosty shreddies. Ah, well, it's a different story altogether. Absolutely right. Oh, couple more, nice. Underneath the umbrella. Sun umbrella, that is. Yeah, it's got to be done sometimes. Body needs fat. Yeah, stock up. Right, we'll give it one more spin and we'll be off here, guys. um, there we go. So we've got the stock RE7B. Am I right? Yeah. Locked and stocked. And smoking out the barrel. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so we've got. Yeah, locked. Yeah, it's locked for this. Just this stock list. Stock list, that's it. That's indeed. Probably be the first drive for many people, perhaps. So it's not a necessity to buy. Hey, party time. Slowly slide in. Yeah. Yeah, quick lap. So it's nearly there. More. More section. Stuck corner. Gladly. Lucky. That's still pretty tight, there's still a win available. In there. Certainly one where everyone will make a mistake just about at one point in the race. It's such a tricky and scary car to drive here. Certainly pushing it to the limit really takes a lot of thought. Lap 4 is going to be the star. I can feel it. Ooh! Jinxed it for him, I think. Oh, just kept it, no more. It really does make a big difference having max speed coming out the corners. So, very interesting car. An interesting battle at the front as well. Oh, look at us. Oh, this is a fast, lovely track. Thankfully, I'm still young enough for that not to happen. Thankfully. Yeah, nice win. Oh, thank God. Well, I think we've got an F1 coming up. I'm not too sure if it's locked. I don't think it is actually. It's definitely not actually. Come on, Rodo. You can do this. It's quick. Right, so we can have this in a different one if we want. I think this is pictured with F1 cars, I think. Not too sure. I can have a wee look in a second. We're up to stick with the supers for this one. This is certainly a track for the faster classes, that's for sure. I wouldn't suggest compacts. We've definitely got a few compacts in there though. Ah, this isn't the F1 version, sorry. As it says. I'll keep it super then. 4 laps. Warning? Did you pee the bed again? A warning? That requires a warning these days? What happened? Why not? Oh, okay. Yeah, you've convinced me. Let's have an XA21. That looks nice and red. Look good in this track. Rust builds up fast. Super smooth. Yeah, I think it's definitely a Formula 1 track. Sorry, super track. Formula 1's great as well, I'd say. Oh, now brake early. Now brake early. Yeah, for laps. Hopefully about 6-7 minutes for the races, somewhere in that kind of region, hopefully. Yeah, there's a tricky section at the end of the lap as well, just coming towards the casino. Yeah, super smooth around this first section. It's probably up there with the nicest sections around this area I've ever seen. bridge area's always annoying. Ooh. Don't forget about the fake hill bit. Not the fake hill, but the fake out hill. Hello. Sounds like a fax machine. Some people. Oh, they heard you. For those who don't know what a fax machine is, it is okay. Oh shit. Took my eye off the ball. Surprised GCCC21's keeping its top speed there with. Is that the RE7B, is it? I thought I was expecting it to just pull away. It must be a lady. It must be a lady. Or the drug dealer, one of the two. Oh. What kind of cars did you buy, Rodo, recently? Have you got just the RE7B really, or did you win that? Because obviously you only had what, a T20 before when you were doing the stunt races. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Wagner's up there with the top 2 or 3 for all. I think it's what, oh shit, the Emirates and the Krieger are the 2 fastest. I think the Wagner sometimes holds its own with them, I think, if I remember right. That's probably your best bet for your kind of fast-paced supercars, I'd say. Although the RE7B would maybe be 4th, I'd say. Yeah, I feel it can be hard with its rear end though, that's obviously, we've all found that out tonight. That can be the tricky part, controlling the beast. Ooh. That's really lovely. Oh, close finish. think that must be an Emirates flying by high top speed, I think. Oh, tight. Hey. Yeah, there's a few really nice hair raising bits. You can just imagine lifting off your seat at that moment. I like that kind of feeling. It's always really nice. Probably the best moment in racing, possibly. Maybe the kind of sweeping turns that you get in the Nürburgring. Probably the best, maybe. The NASCAR kind of turns. I don't know what I do like watching the Australian racing, like the big heavy cars and they go up in the two wheels when they go round the chicanes sometimes. That looks fucking dynamite. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one, thanks. They don't fuck about. Yeah, 4 laps. Yeah, that looks so much fun. I remember playing the old Toka touring car games and having them in it. Brilliant. I think the best in all that kind of series, what was it? Toka Race Driver, maybe for the PS2. I think that was maybe the one that I felt was the best. The first two in the PS1, wow. Yeah. I've got a big collection of all the PS1 to 3 and 4 games there. I've certainly got a few of them in there. Yeah, I sold about 100 games I think last year. No, for like £1 each, and I regretted it immediately. All the old ones. I've still got about 100 or so left. I've got probably a couple of hundred of copied games for the PS1 because they were so cheap. Oh yeah. Yeah, I just thought I'd keep them. I've always just kept them. In fact, I've got a sad story about my pals selling them, but that's another story for another day, you know. I got most of them back through the charity shops and all that. Oh yeah, I could never part. Just like looking at them more than anything, I never ever play them. Waste of time having them, space. But memories. Ah shit, I forgot to put on soft tyres. Always the first choice, soft tyres. Oh. Is that a pit lane? It is. Well, I'm taking the pit lane obviously works in non-contact mode as well then. That's brilliant. Oh, actually I already know that. Yeah, take a pit. Definitely go for a pit lane in the next lap. I think I think I think you can set all the pit lane time, can't you? So it takes say 10 seconds for a full repair or 1 second for a full repair, can't you? Yeah. I think there's a time limit, isn't there, for it? I can't quite remember. I have had a look, but I can't remember. It was just briefly, quickly, very quickly. I'm sure you can set it so it takes a certain amount of time to get to that percentage. Oh shit. Really interesting. I can't wait to get in and try and build something. That is very unlikely that actually will, because it'll take forever. I'll look, and I'll look, and I'll look. Just after the first chicane, on the right hand side. I think you have to sit in the box, like kind of similar to King of the Hill. You'll see the box and you have to sit in. Yeah. It feels totally different. I don't know what I'm driving, but no idea what car I'm driving, but it doesn't feel at all like it used. Well, the one I have driven, the PR4, is it? The one that I would always drive? Yeah. Don't know what this is. Can't remember. I'll find out. Feels a lot more like driving a Formula car should, before they were just far too grippy. Be sliding everywhere. Who's it going? Ooh. How's it going? I think the trick is making sure you do not turn and brake at the same time, because obviously doing that in a Formula 1 car in real life could send you into the barrier every time. Seems to be the way to get the best out of these. Yeah. Practice. I think that'll now feel well, actually no, because that'll be I'm assuming these physics are just simply different from that one, because that'll be the modded like physics, if that makes sense. You follow me? I'm not too sure, I could be wrong. This, yeah, Rat Canyon. Yeah, we'll see more and more, I'm sure. I'm certainly loving this, but I don't know if it's maybe just so shit at driving, because I'm sure I've got hard tyres on. I didn't change it, so much more difficult than the soft. It feels like it should, kind of thing. Spinning like fuck. Yep. Well, me, definitely with me, I can't control this at all. It's just sliding everywhere, but it's fucking brilliant. Yeah, that's exactly what mine's is like, but it feels realistic. I don't have a clue why, but maybe you're right. This does this does feel like driving on ice, but it kind of should feel like this. Impossible. Yeah, this is that would rank this as super hard. This is like, you know, dirt rally type level of difficulty in my opinion, and I'm loving it personally. But I like that. I'm a madman. This is strange indeed. It feels very realistic, in my opinion. Yep. Oh, do you not get? Are you not getting that Hayabusa? Oh, that was obviously fucked then. I wonder. I'm using a stock something. I've no idea what it was. It was stock with hard tyres, which I've never driven. Yep. I wonder if Rockstar's watching us. Oh, fucking hell, yeah. Look at the lap time difference. Yep. Fuck's sake. Yeah. I wonder if they're testing it or something. Maybe they're testing us to see what we say about it. Listening in, you never know. The Masters. It's I definitely agree though, Honda. I mean, as much as I love it, that's not what GTA should be. GTA should be, GTA, it shouldn't be a simulator of Formula One. But that felt very realistic for me, and I'm shocked that. True. Certainly felt more kind of realistic in the way of a lot more need for the control. I mean, if you're putting the foot in the, obviously if it's got Um, yeah, it's the same, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, that's very interesting indeed, isn't it? It's crazy. This is about 2.5 minutes lap, I'm sure, if I remember right. It must be looking at the map. Compact is just the SE Classic, if I remember right. Different RGB, yeah. Sorry, Jip, what did you say? Sorry. Well, I love it. Certainly a car that will spin out. It's definitely crazy what happened there with that job. I kind of shocked almost. Wow. Definitely. Yeah. Only one. It's spread. Everybody's got one just about. There's a couple of people not. Yeah, I definitely think it must be something to do with the. I don't know much about them. The ice covered props. Cool runs. Yeah, it must be something getting mixed up there, and I think the code with that surely, because it did feel just like that. It does. Not that I've driven F1s on it, but I've driven a lot of other things on it. So, very interesting indeed. There's always something new with Rockstar and GTA. every
Yeah.
day.
Oh yeah.
Yep, never bored.
I would have liked to have given it a go, but yeah, like,
Yeah, could you see it happening as well on the, did you spectate a bit of that there, Jib? Yeah.
yeah. I was looking. I was thinking. I don't know if they're trying to simulate. You know, when you go like really high speed, obviously you get more downforce on the aerodynamics. I wasn't sure if it was they're trying to simulate something like that, and they've not quite got it down yet. So they give you like off-road or range physics until you're like going at a quicker speed, maybe. But that's me hypothesising. Everyone's like, well, you didn't even do the race, so how do you know? And I'm like, well, fair
Oh,
point.
to have your opinion.
Yeah, oh yeah, I was
Yeah,
thinking
true,
then.
aye, it was, aye.
Ah,
Yeah, straight away the whole thing. Okay, aye, interesting. Very bizarre. The one thing we do know is that we will never know. That's the only thing that's guaranteed that we know. Unless they release the snow props and that's exactly what it feels like, I suppose that's maybe a thing that we could.
ah. If they had actual snow props in Creator, no, that would be really cool.
Well, you can, that's what Geo had last night, did it not? All the snow props.
Yeah.
Watch the wee bit. Oh, is there only all of that and that's it. Well. That's the next thing that can maybe really hope for that would be a big massive change to the creator. I can't really think of anything else they can really do now for PS4. And they're obviously going to have something big and new for PS5. Well, that's Battle Royale, which it obviously will be, more than like a lot of people one wins kind of thing. They're obviously going to put that in. They'd be crazy not to. Interiors, yeah, certainly possibility.
Well, if you think about the cars, because what's dictating the speed ceiling of a lot of cars is like how quick the graphics card and whatnot can load the environment. So PS5, do you know what I mean? We can probably go like 180 or whatever.
Yeah, true indeed. I'm always hoping for animals in PS5. That's my one biggest want for PS5, animals and online. Not, well, not just that, I mean, and putting them in jobs, when you're coming around the last apex in a race, have a big lion there in a cage, that'd be fucking awesome. Escape from the tiger, instead of the king of the hill kind of thing.
Oh yeah. No, but because they had
Be
peyote in the
brilliant.
game, didn't they? I'm thinking I'd love it if there was like some kind of versus mode where you can just all play as like different animals, or do you know what I mean? Like take peyote and ride a zebra to try and get away, or like
I mean, they've got I was going to say sharks. Is there sharks? Yeah, there is sharks. And like a whale. Those things.
snipers versus.
Certainly much more to drip out of this game, that's for sure, but not on PS4.
There was one on PS3 where, yeah, like loads of stuff was happening. There was, I think there was a job where everyone was playing as like cow. No, there's cows on BMXs going downhill. That'd be awesome. Yeah, like I don't know, they because they've gone a bit goofy with some stuff. I think they should just have like full goofball moments and full like
Yeah.
serious moments that you can choose between.
Yeah, all reserved for the next drip feed, or big drip feed, being PS5. Just goes on and on. I heard a report that they've already signed a deal to have it on PS7.
No way.
No, I'm kidding. It was
I can
obviously a
imagine.
joke.
Oh, fucking hell. Well, I looked up Gullible just now and they hadn't it.
It was just a silly article talking about it already being signed for PS6 and PS7. So that's not too surprising, I thought.
Well, yeah, I was thinking it's a joke, but I can imagine they've probably already decided all this. Like, okay, after the race is out, you know, a bit before the PS5, then this can, you know, like it's not last minute.
Oh yeah, I mean these big companies have visions for the next several years. No, if you're a £1 billion company, you've got to. They'll have a 10-year plan, I'm sure. Minimum. Which is always changeable, obviously. Change is only constant.
You can't let me go mandible. Yeah,
Lovely.
nifty.
A really lovely job, really difficult to build around the Vespucci canals, isn't it?
That was better than when the Rockstar did the Italian job.
By about 100 times.
Yeah. I was going to say 1,000, but my calculations are wrong. I've got a black appeal mask on, and I just drank a cup of tea, and I've got a big black mark on the front.
Oh, lamppost. Nearly.
I thought Raz was gonna have me, and then there's a little white bit that was sticking out.
Rockstars went and jumbled up for us slightly.
Winco.
Oh, indeed, getting the best out of that. I thought I had a good shout for the fast lap. I think what's sedans or coupes? Sedans or coupes?
Your choice, up to you. Fortunately, we can't change the weather, but yeah,
Coupes
all
for the
these
grip.
classes are open as well.
2, 3.
You can go two,
140,
two.
140,
You want
150, 40, 12.
short.
Oh, definitely go 3. I was thinking about putting on 4. I think we're about 5 minutes and 3 laps, I think. 5, 10, something like that, I would say.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
depending on the rain, how wet it gets.
Yeah, the only thing is, I would look ahead. Like, it definitely, as much as instinctively you put it at noon, you really want it in the morning because I feel like the checkpoints light up and it just does help with visibility.
I think we've got a couple of split sections on the corners. Or 2 or 3, I think there is. That might be a bit
Yeah.
deceptive at first, just definitely use that L2 like it's your friend. Not an enemy, L2 is definitely the friend.
High class amigo.
Challenge. Challenge. Oh, sorry. Ah, I didn't get my roof down in time.
By the way,
Maybe a noob again.
watch this corner, like, you think you can go flat out, but do not, like, then the next corner is, watch the left turn ahead, Ryder. You got it, so. I'm just scared that everyone plows into the thing and then it's,
Yeah, definitely break early. The first lap for certain. I'm always in the rain, that's what I always have done.
If you
First ever shortcuts.
if you turn your lights on as well, you get the traction bar go up, but I've managed to glitch it so it doesn't turn them on automatically sometimes.
Oh, I always have my lights on, even in bright daylight. It's just something I've always liked to have in all racing games. If a racing game you can't turn your lights on and off by choice, I automatically just don't like it. It's crucial for me.
Looks a bit snazzy as well, especially if you're in thingy.
Yeah, I do like the way it's used for the shortcut areas. It's deceptive though at first, it'll take you maybe a couple laps so to see it.
Yeah, I'm going ahead. I was showing some people, but yeah, I'll set one good lap when everyone's got the route nailed down. And then I will not win my own race. This is the only time I'm actually in danger of doing so. Normally I'll try really hard and then I'll still only come like 4th.
Just go for a mandatory pit lane. Through the canoe area, not the canoe area, the boat area.
Oh yeah, like see what oceans are doing. Catch some fish.
Yeah.
Setting one good lap time, see if people beat it, and then if they do, I'll be extremely impressed.
And there's no real against.
Picture removal. Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah, the fixture remover.
Yeah, I never realised. Yeah, I haven't actually used any of it for this track. I might remove there's a corner up ahead where I am that yeah, the pole, like I haven't blocked off the poles with props, so they, to be honest, are a bit of a nuisance having them there.
I think you can get up to 40 now, a couple of even small ones. Oh, good for. I don't know if they added anything to the choices of fixture removers. The ends noticed. That would be nice.
Yeah.
I've not noticed anyway in a couple of days I've tried.
Because it doesn't give you the option to remove like trees or whatever in captures or something, which is a bit annoying.
Not yet.
Mm.
Still the same ones.
Alright, one good luck though.
Yes. A couple in the grass areas, in the apex and the end. Definitely just take them out, I would say.
Yeah, it's a couple corners before the petrol station, so you're coming out the low area, and yeah. I kind of wanted it to be a bit lumpy, so you know what I mean? Like, rather than curb boosting continuously, you can concentrate on taking good racing wires and stuff. No, but no reason why I can't do second version and just crop a few things out.
I'm sure I'm quite surprised they added to the fixture remover limit. Very surprised actually.
Oh yeah, I guess in some ways you'd think if you could take a lot of stuff out, then it would make the game smoother. But yeah, I'm thinking if somebody did a job and they removed literally every single lamppost in the city.
I'm not too sure how it would work. It could work that way. I've always had the kind of thought process that it would always load it in anyway and then have to think more to take it out. I could be wrong, totally wrong with that though.
No, well, because if your car's going really, really quick, you'd think less environment. It's got less for the graphics card to load, so it would be easier. You would have thought.
I suppose it would always have a bit of a plus and negative if it was the way I was thinking. I was thinking it would have to still load it, but then delete it, if that makes sense. So kind of doing two forms, but then obviously in the
Yeah,
graphics there's less. So it's interesting. I just don't know computers and how to build video games at all. I just guess.
uh, I'm not going to pretend to massively, but Mixed Up Mike, I think he was one of the first people who figured out how to get rid of the poles literally right before they added the fixture remover thing. And he said the amount of code that you got to put in order to get rid of one prop, it's almost not worth doing.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I would imagine. Oh,
Can't see the.
oh, taking on the line.
Yeah, I nearly flipped at that last corner. Can't see who's. Wait, Manuel, yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
Wait, obviously you're waiting there intentionally, but I very nearly ploughed into that. I was very lucky.
Oh yeah, I came round nicely. Just got pipped on the line by Rob for the second place. Just flying in that last section. I don't know where he got his speed from. He was maybe driving a felon, maybe. He just flew around much quicker than me. Definitely stole it off me.
He might have been mid throttle on the straight before and then gone up to full throttle. And, yeah.
I certainly nailed it anyway, that last lap. I wasn't doing too badly, I thought.
I don't know if it was Mixed at Mike or it's Cynical Creator or someone. I had it through someone else, not actually from their lips, I don't think.
I definitely remember something about somebody finding it at some point, but I can't really remember. A long time ago now.
That Jamati guy, he beat my lap time by 2 seconds, wow.
He's fast, that's for sure, up there at the top for good reason. It's rough to Zankuro now, Zankuro I'm ring. Quite a fast track for the faster cars. They've done a super low, so I'm reckoning maybe sports this time. The next fastest, if we want. I want to stick with the super. Couple of banking sections, pit stop area as well. Time of day, we'll chuck that on noon since it's current, just to make sure. I think. No, this isn't the one that's designed for night. Sorted. Um, the next race is, I'm sure, a slower class. I'll know roughly. Oh no, actually, I was going to say I'll know roughly if I know if they're locked out or not, but it tells us now, thankfully. Good addition. More than a good addition, a great addition. Oh no, no, no. Hey, did you get your royalties yet, Raz? Did you get your royalties? Yeah. Famous. Everybody wants to be famous, at least once in their life. Oh, it's a slightly damp track here for the first lap or two.
Where'd it go, dude?
Oh, that definitely adds to it for me, I like that.
Yeah, so
I think
this is
I think the I don't know how to describe it. The options we have are very, very limited. You've either got it thrashing down with rain, or well, nothing. It's one or the other. There's no in between.
Zorvane found that the Thunder originally it had more torrential rain than just rain, so I was like, oh great, so I set loads of tracks to Thunder.
More.
And then then it set all the Thunder things, so it was like it was thundering, it wasn't raining. And so it's like, I don't know, it just feels really pedantic. It's like somebody saying, see, look, there's thunder, technically.
Hopefully that's something they bring out with PS5. I always remember Zorvane asking for all these kind of things back in PS3, I'm sure. It's going to take all the way to PS5 to fucking get them. It's crazy, isn't it?
Well, that's very true. Like, yeah, it's taken years and years for them to think, yeah, we'll do the one thing that tons of people are asking for, I guess.
Yeah, it's lovely to see some Zorvane jobs back in True himself as well.
Yeah.
I think we've had a few in the vault, always as you'd expect, well voted and well enjoyed.
Yeah, definitely.
I think we had your four. Had your 4 stages. We had 4 stages of hell a few weeks ago, I think, a month ago now. About retreat.
It's actually really well made. Like, there was some like the bank turn, you can actually go full flat out, and it doesn't do some weird physics where you fly up in the air for no reason. And yeah, there was a section where I was like, oh, I wasn't sure where I was going there, but I literally just followed the props, thinking, I hope this is right, and then met the checkpoint. So.
Yeah, it leads you around, doesn't it? That green section. Coming towards the blunt.
Yeah, like the bit before the end of the lap.
Yeah, I think this would really be suited to the Formula 1 class, wouldn't it?
Would be good. Oh, really well made track. Like, imagine supers too. Like, I'd be up in variety of cars.
Yeah, it was originally on supers, which would be perfect. Yeah, I think that definitely would be a little bit nicer in the supers than the sports. It's still working out beautifully. I didn't quite get that one right. Thanks. Oh shit, did it? Oh, sorry, I meant to put this on certainly 4 laps I was hoping for, I'm sure. Which would have been a bit
Yeah,
long, but I did want to do that, I just totally forgot. My bad.
that would have been intense. I was like, by the end of it, I was cool.
4 would have been too many, 3 would have been the choice, but I was going to put it on 4. I just totally forgot. I think we were talking about fucking animals in GTA or something. We were talking about something that put me off.
Yeah, I'm quite bad for that, really.
We're all bad for forgetting.
No,
It's the most fun part of life.
I seem to, I actually warn people, like, be careful, I accidentally make everyone late, and then they're like, no, you don't, and then 10 minutes later, they're like, you fucker, like, but
Really good run.
I think,
So we'll just have a little moment here. I'm going to grab a coffee and let the timer extend and run down. Try and get it. Hopefully Raz back. I'm not too sure if he's said to mention anything. I don't think it messed with it. Oh, what's going on there? So no contact. Yes, we can have this one on a slightly slower class. I'm sure we can go for compacts, muscles, or classics. Agdrag was saying best compacts, muscles. We'll go for muscles. I'm thinking. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, definitely muscles. Was this daytime recommended? Okay. Yep, give us a wee minute. Try and get rapid coffee. Yeah, it does make a big difference getting the right cars and all that kind of thing in the different classes. Take a wee while, lucky we'll get there, I'm sure. It was a great win at the start. Definitely got to get back on. A level playing field. Okay, yeah, we'll get another one in there before we finish tonight. I'm not too sure where. I'll figure it out. Must have been lucky recruit trying to gain an edge. Dad, look that way. What are you gonna do? Nothing.
I'm gonna put my Yosemite back to how it was. I might have did that before. Really? Was I mute?
Nice and tight.
I've got to follow my own advice, contain my speed.
I had to shoot on actually, maybe 7 laps, maybe in this one. Oh, I thought it was a solid car there, I got a fright. Ooh. Tricky.
One. start braking the week before. Just like this. There's a really cool sign for a U-turn that I saw as well.
Yeah, it's really helpful, that, isn't it? I really like that. Those signs, it's much better. I'm assuming that's a new one. It's so much bigger.
Oh,
Huge
what?
improvement.
Yeah, I've been making signs out of like runway lights and stuff.
Yeah, the old ones, the old normal signs are just far too small. They're okay if you're on foot, but not for racing at all. They're useless.
Oh, definitely.
Useless unless you're on a RC or a Fagio.
PS3 you only got 50 props, so like they're the kind of thing that you have on the side of the mountain when you got you got like 10, 20 in a row.
Aye.
That's just for one turn of props.
Aye,
Whoa,
I could
this
delete
guy was
those.
doing awesome in the Phoenix.
It's a decent car, it's not too bad. I like driving it. It's obviously a bit slower, but it's too far off the pace. Is that a new Phoenix, or the old one you mean?
Oh, yeah. I thought it was GTA Devil thing.
Oh, it's a new one. I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's a new Phoenix.
I don't know, is that not what you're driving, Jeb? Or is it somebody else?
No,
I thought you meant
I'm driving a Yosemite. I was doing well and then I got distracted and left.
I thought you were saying it was yourself driving it.
No, some guy was driving it. I felt really bad because I thought he was in first. I was like, wow, this guy's doing awesome. No comment, but yeah.
And you fluffed
No,
the lines.
it did used to be a really quick vehicle, like competitive and stuff. But, yeah.
Aye, a bit like the Ruin, or it's not too far off if you really nail it. Not as
Yeah,
fast as the Ruin, I think.
Ruin is similar physics to the Phoenix, but it's just like everything's slightly better, like handling.
I'd absolutely agree. Very, very similar. Just a bit heavier, maybe. Not quite as light in the rear end. That was really tight indeed. I definitely could have done with at least 2 pop-ups there.
Yeah, that's good.
I was having a bit of a think about it. After 5, always got a good sense of the track. You're just gonna make it no more. I think I made it. Yeah, I made it.
I keep forgetting what
Like
model of
chicken.
car that was. Because the Phoenix, it starts off as the Trans Am, but then you can put like the front grille and the big spoiler on the back, and I can't remember what it is. It's not the Firebird, is it? Or no,
Yes, I want to say yes, but it's like a mini Firebird. But I might be totally wrong there. I can't quite remember it. I've not got one.
Yeah,
Sure.
you can do something similar with the Bravado Classic Custom now because you can change it to like a similar car, but obviously like better performance and stuff, which is great if you got 100 million to spare.
Alright, this one looks fast. I don't know if we should go for the open wheel. It is open wheel anyway, so that. Uh, yeah, that's fine. So I'll change it to clear. And then, yeah, yeah, who knows? Yeah. Oh, you can only minimum 4, max 15.
4 or 15.
Yeah,
That's
you
easy.
can go through the 4 and 15. I was thinking about maybe putting on 3 just in case it did mess up the physics for a lot of us again, but
Oh, that'd be all.
it was a BR8 with hard tyres, that's what I had, so let's try BR8 with soft tyres.
I have been trying soft tyres, and one race I absolutely dominated, and it was literally just because I got soft tyres. And
Aye, soft tyres make the biggest difference, of course.
the thing is, endurance wise, I don't feel like they really did make a difference. Like yeah.
I think somebody said it's something like 15 laps before it really actually makes any difference anyway. I'm not too sure where that was or how
Yeah, I was
correct that is.
thinking 15 laps on what, like 3 mile circuit, 2
How long is a piece of string?
Yeah, totally.
Well, this is definitely not the same as the last time. Completely different feeling about everybody else. Yeah. This time we do also have the damage indicator down the right hand side too this time. Or the left hand side. Nah, same, neither did I.
Someone hit a wall and their front wing came off, and then it slid into my wheel and like spun me out.
Oh, you don't get a boost in the... No boost
I
for the stock.
believe you do. No, you have to complete a lap. I don't know what the settings are, but yeah, you
maybe. Could be right there, Jib. Hopefully. The boost really adds a lot to it for me, I think. It gives you that extra dimension.
The other thing is, you keep thinking, oh, I'll ration my boost because, you know, there's a lot of corners or whatever, like, because it replenishes them from momentum lock. Yeah, so you can just fly into corners and then you've got more boost again. When you
Gorgeous track.
Yeah, it does it. I tried this track in particular, and it gives you everything on the second lap. So yeah, KERS boost.
There we go. KERS boost enabled. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's much better for me. This game is unrecognisable from 7 years ago. Well, I think the time is now to buy one of these and invest in them, that's for sure. It's going to be just more and more of these tracks, which is great, but not cheap.
Do you know what I did? I bought. Don't. I had a wheel over the curb and the body was on the road. So when I hit KERS boost, yeah, it just wheel spinning and threw me off.
Aye, this feels. I'm not too sure, but I feel like they've definitely changed the physics from what it was when it was before it was released. It does feel quite different. Could be wrong though. Not quite different, just slightly different.
It might be something to do with the settings. I haven't played around with the open wheel creator yet.
Yeah, I just feel maybe it's just the car. The PR4 is maybe better than this one for the corners. I just feel you can't take the corners as fast as you used to be. So you used to be able to just go around every corner, even hairpins, basically flat out. Sometimes now you have to drop right down, which is much better. It just feels a lot better.
I think I'd say it's mainly the turning circle that causes that rather than
could be right there, yeah, the turning circle, yeah, feels a lot wider. Aye, that's you're exactly right, I think. There we go.
Thing is, I've done this track, so I should be. Shouldn't be.
Should we run it?
Yeah.
No, come on, you can do it.
Yeah, it's like, come on, dude. Had a practice run. You got a custom car. Like, really built the car.
Yeah, this is like night and day compared to what we were trying to do earlier on Honda. This is just, I can't believe that I thought that was real for like a moment. Feel like a noob.
By the way, you can handbrake turn with the F1 car because of the turn-in circle, which is. Yeah. Ah, no. I've done the same thing. You know, like when you'd curb boost normally?
I try to avoid it like the plague, to be honest.
No, my tyres have burst. Oh, what? You wanted realism?
Mines are kinda dark orange now, but...
Can I triangle and respawn? Let's have a go.
Does that do anything?
Let's have a look. No!
I'd be surprised if it would. It would be kinda unfair if it did.
Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, it would be the purpose. A bit like, oh dear. Soft tyres best.
I think that must be about the limit then. That's what, 6 minutes and... Oof, my tyre... Oh, that's well cool. My tyres are smoking like fuck. That's awesome.
It was giving me red indicators and I was thinking, red, smed, terracotta, whatever. And then, yeah.
Oh shit. Ooh. Ah, it's well cool, the smoke flying off the tyres. Definitely didn't have that before. Unless I just didn't notice it.
Oh shit. Why am I covered in blackhead peel?
So this is going to be pretty fast. I'd say classics around the airport. Get that in there. This could be the one we do in customs off for like a recruit.
No, it's race type is standard.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, 3 in classics. Oh, the way at the end. Yeah, let's turn those custom vehicles off, why not? In fact, it's either on or off, so that means they're all there. Yeah, that's cool. So, what else we're looking for? The Cheetah, or the Turismo Classic. Cheetah Classic or Turismo Classic. I think they're the two fastest, aren't they?
I am a big Turismo fan, but most people prefer the Cheetah.
Cheetah or Turismo. Infernus Classic or the Cheetah Classic.
Yeah, I wonder which. I'm tempted to say Cheetahs, but yeah. Turismo Classic.
Oh no, it's Treasure Classic. What? Don't take one of them. I can't remember which one. Things. What are them ones that was saying? A new one. The Cheetah Classic. Is that new?
No, I think Turismo, Cheetah, and Infamous all came out at the same time.
Ah, right, yeah, the Cheetah's just not as quick as the other two, isn't it?
Cheetah's got superior handling, it's second quickest. And then Infamous, I don't really know about. I assume it's the slowest of the three. Turismo, absolutely right. I think because they're basing it off the cars from San Andreas and GTA 3 and Vice City. And Turismo was in GTA 4 as well. No, there was an Infamous and Cheetah in GTA 4 as well.
Yeah, the Infernus has been around for since GTA 3. I'm sure it was one of the originals. Infernus and the Cheetah, I think. In fact, the Infernus was in GTA 1. The Infernus was their original GTA 1 car. The one with the big exhausts, the 4 exhausts coming out the back. It was probably the fastest car in the game, if I remember right. The Infernus in GTA 1. Almost certain.
It had, because GTA 3, it had top end speed, but it didn't have the handling.
Yeah, it didn't have any handling. I'm sure the Banshee was the one in GTA 3 you had to steal it out the shop window.
That was fun. It weren't quite the quickest, but yeah, it was like the cool. It was the best car.
It was definitely the best car, maybe not the quickest. I think you're right. I can't remember what was the quickest. Probably the Nissan. I can't remember what it was called in Elgay back then.
No, because there's that level where you have to take any car to beat these like cheaters and stuff, and like they're all like in Ferraris and whatnot. So you turn up in like a car you see off the street, thinking, yeah, I'm gonna show them, and then they just absolutely thrash you, and you're like, oh, how do I do that level? And then what you have to do is you can either turn it with a tank, and then you can
that wins the race, yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't blow them up.
Competition.
They're invincible. So yeah, you have to like just keep blowing them off the road and turn the turret backwards so you can
fly. Yeah, flying was the fastest way, wasn't it?
You can put in the flying vehicles cheat as well, and then they can't drive properly as well.
Well, true. You just use the turret backwards and literally fly. Probably the best thing to do in GTA 3, probably. I don't think you could fly by that point.
Flying cars cheat was great on San Andreas. It was honestly like a plane, so you just hop in a taxi and you felt like you're in Harry Potter, but you're like, are you a professional idiot or just a gifted asshole?
Yeah, I just mean like planes. That definitely not in GTA 3. I think San Andreas was the first one with planes, wasn't it?
Yeah, they
did have planes.
They had the Dodo in GTA 3, but it had the wings cut off, so it was a challenge to see how far you could fly.
I think
there's people in correct.
I think they maybe had one in Vice City as well, a Dodo actually.
Yeah, the Dodo actually has wings in Vice City, and they've got a Maverick and
helicopters. Buzzard, I remember the Buzzard clearly now because it was mean ass looking as fucking GTA Vice City. The best vehicle in the game, probably.
Yeah, you could actually get the Apache as well. Like, I obviously never did it because you have to get like all hidden packages and some challenge.
Yeah, definitely that. Or my pal did, not me. But...
With the Apache, when you get in it starts a mission called Brown Thunder, so you could like just go on a rampage against like all kinds of stuff. And you got a 6-star wanted level, so the tanks are trying to pick you up.
Oh yeah, 6 stars. Maybe that's coming to PS5 6 stars. I've always said, where's the 6 star?
There should be. People in the jets terrorising the lobby and stuff like, oh, what's the police going to do? And then the police are just like, well, you know, we really haven't prepared for this. And
Send army.
yeah.
Send a lot.
Sorry, everyone, LA's closed. There's a man in a jet.
Oh.
Or a lady, or whatever she wishes to call them. Cool, yeah.
Oh, good racing, Tron.
We're very progressive in this group. I like all the racing lines you can take in this.
Yeah, there's plenty of choice. Really nice track, really sweeping.
Didn't need a break there. Not again. Oh fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Too clever, Manuel. Too clever.
I thought I was going to be my win there for the day, but Tron came out of nowhere to catch up.
He's good racing.
Yeah, he's fast. Not too sure if he was. I think he was in the same car as me, but he definitely had me for pace. A slap.
I'm scared to update my job in case it does anything, but I'll put in the comments on the job so people know that that's a slap on it.
Oh, James. Yeah, just be careful on the voting. I've got the jobs all mixed up this week. I've ran out of time soon. Currently, it's been a good day. It's been an old man's birthday today, so nice day in the sun. Just basically in the garden. Yeah, 58, so he's doing good. Still working too hard.
Yeah, and we're in F1s and it's VV tricky. But it's very cool.
Clear. I'll keep the customs on again this time.
This is one of those races you win just by not crashing. That's
yeah, a crash here's usually the end. I feel like something's missing, something's wrong. I've had this feeling for a long time now. Since lockdown, really, it's just not felt right. I'm not going to mention it again today, sorry.
no, I didn't hear.
I was talking about it for about half an hour at the start. Poor Angel, weird ears, sorry.
Do I want to go hard, medium, soft, or so that means I've got to go in
soft.
one.
I'd say soft should be fine. This should be under 6 minute mark, I would say, but just under 2 minutes a lap.
I'm going to go for medium because I got scared. My tyres bursting.
True, you burst them last time. Shit, I was going to say I should go back to the old way and see if the hard and the BR8 messed up again in the first race. Got time, mate. I think if I try to think if anyone else has got a new. I suppose leave that there. Oh no.
Pause.
Does seem like it's the same every time. I'm not too sure if there's a a
if people
randomness to it.
sit on, yeah, if people sit on the accelerators or accelerate too early, it makes you dip stick.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
what I mean is with the actual timing of the lights going out, and obviously in real racing, there's not a set time between the fifth one going on and then them going out. It's just a random time. I'm wondering if it's the same in GTA. Excellent. That would obviously make it completely pointless doing that. Just have it. Yeah. Yeah, that's much better. So much more realistic.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that. I wonder if they should do it a bit more for regular races. But...
Nah, they probably won't, because they want to keep a bit more arcadiness, to have the options to have like a really more of a simulator and then more of an arcade experience. I'd say I might be wrong, obviously.
No, I think that's a really cool way of doing it. I think they probably would do something like that.
Yeah, best of both worlds kind of thing. That is the jack of all trades game, so.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You can do anything you want in it, really. Like, you can have deathmatch. Yeah, like, really cool game.
As I was saying, we're going to be riding tigers in PS5.
Oh, okay.
Tiger racing, eh?
Police are going to be after you, you're going to swallow some mushrooms and then, like, hop on the carpet and get away.
A magic carpet ride. Right.
Be like that mod on GTA 4 where he's on a piano that drives along. The faster you go, the faster you have to play with the piano, so you have to play with the piano really. Yeah, I was thinking a bit like the police must just sit there thinking, do you know, this guy's actually insane. Like, you can't even hold it against him, what he did.
I do really like the rumble strips. They seem a lot better than anything we've really had before. It looks nice, looks really good and really smooth. Although obviously rumble strips should be rumbly, but whoa, that's a really close to the edge pit lane.
Hard right, hard right. Hard left even.
Oh no!
I like what they've done with the physics, because yeah, in a race you don't want to be airborne at the wrong time, because you can't turn, brake or anything. Whereas, yeah, GTA you speed up in the air, so you just hit the boost, clear about 5 turns and run wherever you want. So, yeah, now they've kind of fixed it that you do actually have to concentrate on not going airborne.
Being airborne road racing is not a good thing unless it's rallycross. Oh! Got a belly I seen there, a belly flasher. It's a style bonus. Catman for the day. Yeah, really decent turnout today, thanks very much. Still a few left.
Yeah.
What, we're up to race 9 is this? I think. Ooh.
I'm kind of, because the turning circle in the BRA, I'm kind of doing better at like slowing right down, so I can get the turning circle really gingerly. Because to be honest, like, yeah, in an F1 race they do, like, some corners they're slowing down to like I don't know, 5-10 mile an hour or something, and then back up to 180.
Nah, not quite that slow. It goes
Yeah,
round the slowest at 40 miles an hour, I believe, something like that. I think is it Hondo?
true.
Maybe.
Well, it,
Stupidly fast. Yeah.
yeah, like 100 and whatever, but I was thinking like Silverstone when it's really rainy, like there are a couple of corners where people can spin out here.
Oh, there's always spinners out in Formula 1. I think
Mm.
I've only ever seen a Formula 1 car once in my life, and it was on the tiny track in Scotland, Knock Hill. It's a very short track. I think it was going round in about 32 seconds or something like that. It wasn't flat out, of course. It was incredible, the noise, it was brilliant. It's certainly not the right track for that.
For that vehicle, but that's what makes it cooler.
Yeah, it's a very small track. Good big track. I think that's our best track in Scotland, I think.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of racetracks here, like that. They started off, like 1900s even. So there's people going around in like these, 30 single-seater race cars and stuff, and like 10 million people usually die. But they'd just take all the cars around and stuff, and that's what a lot of racetracks are based on. Whereas now, like you say, they've got to appeal to a different audience almost. Like, they tend to promote like tracks or whatever.
Yeah, I've seen it. It wasn't a race, it was just one car going round on its own. That was good enough. It was a race weekend, I went to the weekend, that was one part of it. I'd love to go to Silverstone or something. Sorry.
No, don't worry. I was going to say, I don't know what I was going to say, but I was going to say,
Peanuts.
yeah, peanuts. But
I'm kidding.
Fuck it, I forgot. Yeah, I was pleased that I didn't really.
No, okay, worth a try.
Yeah, they turn them all into thingies. But I was going to say time trials. Yeah, like Isle of Man's really great to watch like that. So with F1 cars, I reckon that would be cool.
Yeah, I don't know if F1 cars could go around that because it would be far too bumpy, I would imagine. I'm not too sure if they would. Still smooth as fuck, but I don't know. Somebody more educated on how low they are exactly.
They are 10 centimeters off the ground as per regulation.
Maybe they could then. Maybe they could. They'd also have to go very slow. They couldn't go around some of the like kind of rises, elevations, I'd imagine. But maybe they could because of their downforce. Probably could, I'd imagine. Oh, we've got this again.
Yeah, but it's dangerous. This like, there's probably drives that be like, yeah, fuck it, I'll be fine.
Failed at the chicken.
No.
Got hit by the big DNF.
Who won now?
The dreary. I don't know. The dreary northern fieldmaster. That's what DNF can be.
The driving Northern Field man. That's your punishment. You got to drive from Fieldmaster to the north.
I definitely feel that this is a faster class, so we'll keep it in the sports.
Mm. I think handling would be good for this one as well. Yeah.
10 o'clock. Well, we've got good timing.
I'm a knucklehead who will pick a GTI and bounce off every corner, so I'm gonna maybe go for LG Yeah, the LG actually. Yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot of hairpins on this one. Not a lot, but 3 or 4. Excellent, lovely race.
visibility. Oh. Yeah, for this one.
Oh, that looks white, like a knight, and shining armor.
Yeah, some is I think they're gonna enjoy this trip.
Yeah, they'll not do too badly, that's for sure. It'll still be the usual suspects in the Perea and Emirates? No, it's a Super, isn't it?
The GTO,
GTO.
Pariah, and there's a guy in Comet SR. I think that would be a pretty good car for this track.
Yeah, we dab with a handbrake around those hairpins, and then it will have the top speed that you'll need. Oh yes, got away with that one.
They've made the LG a bit quicker. Regular LG, not LG Custom. The LG Custom used to be quicker than the original.
It felt pretty different when I was driving through that. I always really like driving the LG. You really throw it around quite a lot.
No, it's good. Well, I don't know, the LG at the minute for me feels a little bit heavy, but pretty quick. Still rather good handling. And then, yeah, LG Custom, you can play Drift Club and it's pretty cool.
I've never driven one, I don't think, unless I've driven a stock somewhere, which I probably have.
Yeah, what was I going to say?
What?
Penumbra FF, like Mitsubishi Eclipse thing, like obviously it's not the Eclipse anymore, but yeah, that's a really cool one.
Did I see a picture of one of the cars that looked exactly like a Toyota Celica? Sorry, a Toyota Supra.
That is the Jester, I believe.
The what? The Jester? No, the Jester's a Honda Civic.
Honda Civic?
Yeah, I'm sure it is. The old Jester released years ago.
I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's always been a Supra, but I could be wrong.
I thought it was one of the new. I was sure it was one. Well, it definitely was one of the new ones because it was Rockstar's picture. I'm sure.
Yeah, Penumbra FF. I don't know if that. I can't tell what that is. If it's like a 240 Mitsubishi or
different. It's just the angle and the stuff I had on it just looked exactly like a Supra. It was a funny angle though. It was like kind of behind it to the side a bit. You couldn't really see the car that well.
Yeah.
I was looking. I was like, that looks exactly like a old school Supra.
Well, yeah, because the Jester race car, that's the new NSX, isn't it? But the
that's right. Yeah, that's spot on. I think seems like it to me.
Because I'm trying to think. It's the Penumbra kind of amalgamation of the NSX and something else, and I've bounced off every turn for about 3 turns. It's
good how they kind of mash the cars, kind of chop shop type style. You can do quite a lot with the different ones.
Well, Elegy's really, really good, but the minute you start bending the wheels and stuff, it does not turn for me very well.
Yeah.
Which is good, like a good design feature.
Oi, that did really well.
You're doing very well to be this far in the GTO. Handbrake, because I've wrecked on my wheel.
Don't forget this corner this time. Another one like that coming up. What's that happening?
Ding. I'm not braking appropriately. Either that or I've managed to give myself brake load. Yeah, Rockstar do have that level of realism. Like if you do too many laps, you can get like a little spider fall on your helmet, and you can go like and like crash the car.
That wouldn't surprise me.
You have to go in first person view and like do a quick time again.
Have to double tap L3 to wipe your visor.
I did just think typically spiders, yeah, like they do just die if you do that. But I'll try not to kill spiders.
Oh no, I keep spiders in my house to get rid of all the bugs that I don't want.
Mm. Well,
I
in
don't
this country,
keep
to be
spiders in
honest,
my house. I just don't
yeah,
let them
well,
survive.
we've got quite nice spiders really. Like they're actually bigger than spiders in a lot of other countries, but obviously they don't have venom and all that crap. So
Yeah,
you know,
nothing to
just
worry about.
chill with them. Yeah, exactly. They look scary, but yeah, like they don't. Good win.
He's from the Rob.
Well, yeah, he's a good player.
First lap by a few seconds as well. The prior, only one. That's surprising.
Morgan as well. I like the Morgan, but yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I like electric cars. I'm thinking about Formula E because it is actually really, really cool, but yeah, you don't get no noise. So.
Yeah, I quite like the Formula E. I like how it's so tight. I've only watched a few. I imagine it's all street circuits.
Hmm.
It's so tight.
Um,
It's different. Yeah.
well, I think the funding and stuff is probably an issue, but yeah, they put all because a load of people they're like, oh, electric motors, you know, they're a load of crap, but like Isle of Man TT, I think the fastest bike was electric as well, and yeah.
Yeah, well, it's gonna take over one day, isn't it? There won't be whatever you want to say, petrol, gas, diesel, anything, or that won't be a thing.
No, it won't. I don't know what to take because I think I like the Emirates, but we're very turn heavy.
Yeah, it turns in there.
Do you know what? We're going for the Solent. We're gonna have fun.
We'll
Inside.
put out
used to be able to put a turbocharger on the iMorgan with the iFruit app, apparently.
Did it take that glitch away? Or, I don't know if it's a glitch, it's probably meant to be allowed actually, isn't it?
Oh,
To,
that's
to,
interesting.
encourage, to encourage people to get the app, that's why they would have done that. Oh, there's this thing you can get, it makes you win races. Download our app now. Of course, that's what they've done. Not a glitch. No ways that it could be a glitch.
Oh yeah, they can be like, oh no, like like put their hands on their cheeks or whatever. Like they're
But
not.
yeah, no, they want people downloading the app. No two ways about it. They're a big company, of course they do. If it was my company, that's what I would do. No, we would
Oh
all
yeah,
do the
you
same.
would. Reverse
Do the same.
psychology, be like, no, please don't do that, and then everyone's like, you're like, Mwahaha.
Oh, definitely take the right hand section. That's really neat with the really subtle red lines on the track for the pit lane.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this a lot. Oh. I'm dinging my car a bit because I'm being silly.
Ding 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 ding. Oh. Oh, that's not gonna work.
I wish my pick was Antorno actually. It was Antorno really good.
Oh yeah. He's been torn around. These sweeping 90-degree turns are really enjoyable.
Yeah, like it's a proper supercar as well. I mean, the Solvin, so it's more like road car. I don't know.
Pit left, it is. That's I really like that.
What the pit left sign? Well,
No, after the pit exit, it's got the subtle red line denoting
oh
the
yeah.
pit exit. I imagine it's just simply stunt building blocks. It just looks so authentic.
No, it does. It looks like printed on the road. I didn't realise it was for the pit lane as well. I just drove
Yeah,
past and was like, oh, that's something.
yeah, that's definitely the pit lane exit. Obviously, don't don't go over the line or you get a 3-year jail sentence.
It's nice to obscure space. No, I hear that's where they put people that make LTS with more than 5-minute rounds as well.
Sometimes it's more than 5 minutes. That's for sure. Think of the parkour type ones.
I do think everyone's going to be like, right, I'm going to go through all your LTS jobs, and I'm like, great, and then they won't find 1 over 5 minutes, but then they'll go to the Fortnite one, and that actually has 6-minute rounds because people can't. Yeah, it gives them a minute to figure out how to use a parachute.
Honking around all the corners.
Yeah, there's the nature of the job and stuff. But I don't know. I'd rather have more 5-minute rounds. Like even if it takes a full 5 minutes for everyone to die, there is like a full 2 minutes where 2 people are just staring at each other like, no, you come here. And they're like, no, you come here.
A few of us battling here. Must have been a 3rd place lost? No, 4th. I not too bad, man.
I want to vote for maybe this and the big bank turn one nearer the beginning.
Yeah, some really nice ones in there. I think I've
Come
got
on.
it a wee bit messed up, so what I suggest doing is opening up the playlist, just to double check you're voting for the right ones.
Yeah, that's a good chat.
I might be wrong, I can't even remember now. Yeah, there's definitely a couple of them mixed round from Rockstar. I made the playlist up. I didn't even notice. I thought it
I
was right.
think I've noticed he's got a modded prop maybe, and it's turned into a blue barrel near one of the turns, but it's out of the way, so it doesn't matter. Let's go. I'm probably wrong as well. It's probably meant to be there.
I noticed there was quite a few problems. Check them out to see if there was any, but I don't think there was any. Just the Atheist one. The Atheist one seemed to crop up a few lampposts in the middle of the track. That's why I didn't put it in tonight.
Hmm.
Aye, there's a few lampposts
Oh, is
sticking out
that
in a few
vivacious?
places. Vivacious GP,
Really?
yeah. I remember playing that before. A brilliant track. Those lampposts were never there. I just popped it on mainly to check out for any broken props by Rockstar. What? Why is it lampposts everywhere? What's happened? Strange. If
I
he's done
was thinking
that.
that's like my favourite job as well. Oh, I get it.
Yeah, I've tested it. It was this morning. I think it was this morning at stupid o'clock. I was like, what? Maybe it was something to do with what we seen earlier on today with the F1 cars all messed up. It's certainly been an experience.
Yeah, there's little glitches popping up. Sorry, carry on, man.
Yeah. No, thanks very much all for joining. That's us. Been great. Yeah, pleasure. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully see you soon, Lucky Crit. Take it easy. Good to see you as well, Rodo. We've got Smooth Killing come up next. Death matches tonight at 11 o'clock. Yeah, no problem.
Let's see, with it.
Back
Good
in the
track.
race.
Saying that.
Yeah. That's it. Get back to the gym after lockdown.
I feel really. I'll have to try out your. I think I tried your race with Zorvane, maybe, but I remember it being at the start of the list because I accidentally missed it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I watched the stream, but I think I did. Cool race.
Yeah, no problem at all. Take it easy. And we'll shut off for a minute.
Yeah. Thanks for hosting and testing, man.
No problem at all. Thanks very much for the Swish as well. It's really helped me quite a huge amount actually this week. I was saying with my friend moving away and her dad's birthday, it's been a busy time. It's still going to be busy for. I don't think he moves away for 2 weeks. I think. Oh, been a nightmare. I'm getting his rabbit. Well, I'm getting his rabbit for a number of months, so that'll be until he settles down. Yeah, he's moving to Spain or possibly stays here, so I don't know what's going to happen. There's a number of other things I could go into family-wise with him. He's had a couple of problems, but hopefully sorted. It'll be good, and at least I get a rampant rabbit. It'll be fun. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Good